everyone, it's Robin here. Welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time visiting, thank you so much for stopping by. Well, today we're going to organize my Disney pins. Yes, oh my gosh, my Disney pins have gotten out of control. I have a ton of Disney pins and they are in a lot of different places. I can't even see what I have. So yes, we are gonna organize my Disney pins. Now, this is part of a bigger plan that I have, a plan that includes organizing Disney pins, putting my collections together, decluttering pins. Let's have a giant pin sale. Yes, that's what will be happening here coming up in the very near future. And I thought I would take you all along on the process that I do in order to fix this pin fiasco that I have going on here. Oh my gosh, this is the time of year, isn't it? When we get out of the Christmas and the holidays and we start putting things away and we realize that everything is a mess in our house. Well, right now it's the Disney pins and that's what I'll be focusing on. So in the process of organizing my pins today, I will also be sharing some of the pin organizational tools that I use because you're going to be seeing all these pieces as I do this. So I thought this would be a great opportunity just to kind of give you an idea of some of the things that I use, and I will put links down below for you if you want to check them out. So for example, when I say I need to organize my Disney pins, I mean I've got to get them off of all these boards, such as this one. You might remember this from our Jingle Jam series. In December, we opened a bunch of mystery pins and it was a lot of fun, but I need to put these pins more organized in different collections. Now, this is one of my favorite types of pin boards to use. It's made by Quartet. I get them off of Amazon and it fits, it's about a 12 by 12 size and it fits a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper perfectly, which makes it really fun to decorate. So that's one pin board that we'll be working on. I also use this pin board here. These I get from Target. They're really fun. They come 3 in a pack and they're kind of this, you know, this really fun, I was gonna say octagon, but it's 6 sides, so that's not an octagon. Anyway, it has a cork on one side and black foam on the other, and these are really handy too. Let me show you another board that I like to use, and it is much larger. Look at this. So last year, I was doing monthly pin displays, and this board is about an 18 by 24 or 17 by 23, something in that realm. It's the perfect size for doing a great pin display to look at. But this was from November and I still haven't put these pins back in their collections. Oh my gosh. These pin boards are very easy to find. I got that one off of Amazon, but it was hit or miss. I had a rough time with that board from Amazon because they kept coming damaged. So I'm not gonna put that link down below, but you can find that size easily in Target and Michael's and places of that nature. So those are some of the pin boards that I have. Some other places I have pins and where we're gonna organize them into, I'll show you these right now. So first I have a pin book. So this is my one pin book that I have, and this is from, it's Crack and Trade, and I'll link them down below. And this is a really nice book because it has an opening here where you can see the pins inside, and when you unzip it and get that open, it has pages, which you'll see close up, where you can put your pins, and they hold them nice and protected inside there like so. So this is one option. I also have a pin book from Go Pin Pro, and it's a Pinfolio, and this book here also has an opening where you can put pins behind it, and there are 2 pages. And I use this mostly for my traders, so a lot of my traders will go into this Pinfolio. Also from Pinfolio, they make a larger book, just like this other book from Crack and Trade. But when I was looking for them last year, because I started organizing pins last year too, it was unavailable. Now see, this pandemic is making mailing for everything impossible. So they didn't have any, but what they did have were some loose sheets for one of their books, and they were on sale. So I bought a bunch of these and I started organizing pins on these loose sheets, and I'm really liking how that's working out because it did also save me a lot of money. Oh my gosh. That's not even all. I have pins in pouches here. So I have a few pins in here that we're gonna pull out and organize. Here we go. This is do as I do and not as I say. I have some pins in the baggie here that still came off of some big pin board and still didn't get put back in their collections. I want to put them somewhere so they're staying safe and nice. And I also have some pins just loose laying around. I keep finding pins everywhere. I find them hanging on hats and shirts, and I find them on the counters and oh my gosh, there's just pins everywhere. So you know what? I'm excited to get started with the organizing of the Disney pins. So you know what? Let's just do that. We're gonna start with our Jingle Jam board from December because most of these are Christmas pins and I can put them all on one of these empty Pinfolio pages. There will be a few that we'll put on some other pages that I already have pins on, but let's just start with this. And I want to just start by taking all the pins off of this board. Oh my gosh, it's so much easier to see the collections you have when you have all of your collections put together, right? I have so many different collections. I do have a collection of Christmas pins, but I'm going to put all of these on its own separate page for right now. So let me finish doing this and we will get them on a board. Okay, let's just move this board away and get a blank Pinfolio page. I really do like these pages. They've been very helpful in organizing my pins. So we are just going to place all the Christmas pins on here and we're gonna start with these 12 days of Christmas pins. And when I'm doing that, I'm also thinking, let's see, did we have all of them? Oh, here. So we opened these were really fun. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but let me show you this. I did open some extra pins and loose on the side here we have some more. So yes, I did open more boxes of these. I really enjoy this set and I have these 3 to add to it. So look, we have the teacups and we have Mickey Mouse here and Orange Bird. Super fun, right? So let's see. So we have, let's put them in order of number. So we have 1, 2, 3. Do I have a 4? 4. Those tiki birds, right? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I need 2 pins to complete this collection, which is really nice. I love this collection. So I'm going to show you what I have in here. I told you I had some loose pins in here. And well, here they are. So here's a Christmas pin, a Santa. These were downstairs. And look, there we have number 8. So we're going to put that there. And what else do I have? I have, look, a dopey balloon pin. So we'll put that away too. There's another pin in there, but I will pull that out when we need it. But I'm going to put this where it belongs. And we have 8 Goofy. He's on Thunder Mountain, so that's really cool. So I almost have this done. I need 1 pin left. So that's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and put the rest of the Christmas pins on here. Remember these snowman pins? Oh my gosh, yes. I liked this set, but I know a lot of people didn't, including people in my household. I do not have this whole collection. I think I'm missing 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have another one on another board. I think I have 8 of these. I'm just missing 2. I don't know if I really need to complete that collection, but that's for the next video. Right now we need to get these on here, right? So this looks pretty good so far. I do have some boards that already have pins on them. These are from Kingdom of Cute, so let's put them on here where they go. See, we're already getting some doubles, and there's some more doubles, and there's some more doubles, but that we will take care of later, and I need to find a place to put this dopey pin, and right now we're just gonna put them right here. There, boom. I have a board here that has some Haunted Mansion pins, and here's my Hitchhiking Ghost collection. We're gonna put Jack Skellington up here, this puzzle. This puzzle was really fun to collect. This was from Box Lunch. But we'll just put this puzzle here, right? There, done. Next, we're gonna pull this big board here. So I really just need to get these pins off of here, right? So I had this pin board put together for November. I loved it. It was one of my favorite pin boards. It has many of my Snow White and the 7 Dwarf pins on it. Those aren't easy to get up. And I love this collection. So let's pull all these up. There are a ton of pins that came off of this board, and some of my favorite collections, one being Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. So we're gonna start a page of Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. I'm not gonna connect this Mine Train set just yet. I'm just gonna try to get all the pins on here. This one's really cool. It's a pin Trading Tales, and it has the old hag in it. Oh, I love this pin. There's the apple right there. And my Windows of Evil pen with the Queen. Isn't she amazing? I just love her. This is like my favorite villain, I think. Love her. But like I said, this is one of my larger collections. And look, I'm gonna show you something. Look at this. I have a pin in here that I haven't shared yet. And it's one of my Grail pins. And Grail pins are pins that I just desperately want, desperately need. And you know, one day you just are lucky enough to get it, and I've had this for a little while and have yet to have an opportunity to share it, and right now we're going to share it because I'm going to place it on here, and check this out. We have the Windows of Magic Snow White pen. Oh my gosh, isn't she gorgeous? Look at these two pins together. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. So excited about this. So this will be definitely a collection that I will be working on curating really well. Look, here's another old hag pin, and here is another yet old hag pin. So yeah, here's a bunch. I even have some others on another pin board that I had, and I'm gonna put all these on here as well, just to get them all together. All of these 7 Dwarf pins. Snow White, here's Dopey. So yeah, I mean, once you put all your pins together, you can really see how many you have and how you really want the collection to look. So there's no rhyme or reason here whatsoever. There's just a bunch of pins together. This is the first pin I ever got in a pin trade, and I got this from Kate, Princess Minnie. We traded pins in my very early, I was only a month old in my YouTube channel, and we traded pins, and she gave me this pin. So yeah, that will always be special. And there's a Tsum Tsum, and oh my gosh, let's see if we can fit this right here. So you can start seeing how many pins a person can acquire right there. Okay, so there we have it, but look at those two pens. Super beautiful. Okay, let's get the rest of these pins out. So I'm gonna pull this in. This is how I was organizing my pins since last summer. I used those Pinfolio pages. They were a great deal. I believe they're still on sale, actually. I will link it down below for you. And I put these large rings on them so I could hold some pages together. But it was a way I could just open them up since they didn't have the books. This actually was working out better because I could buy more pages. I got more bang for my buck that way, just to put them together. So I'm going to put a lot of these pins in here. We have, let's see, well, here we go. Let's just start right here, because we have a page here that is all Toy Story, and I have a bunch of Toy Story pins here. This new Toy Story mystery pens is super cute, and I may want to get that entire collection. But I mean, who even knows what you need until you put them all down here, right? So we're just gonna start putting them down here. And we also have, this is a fantasy pen from Cake Bake Shop. That doesn't sound right, but I'll link that down below. They make really cute pens in the shapes of cakes. Okay, I think that's it. So let's see, I have these the Food and Wine Festival pens from Epcot, and I'm just gonna put them on this page with my flower and garden. I loved this Food and Wine set because when was this from? It was from 2019. It had all 11 countries featured, so I'm good to go with the Food and Wine Festival mystery pens for sure. So we're gonna put that right there. Perfect. And let's see, what else? That's some random pens. So let me get something for the rest of these pens. Here are some princess pins. So we're gonna put Beast and Belle. This is from a Reveal Conceal set in Shanghai. So that's really cute. And we also have some Tiana pins here. Super adorable. Look, there's more Snow White pins, so we're gonna have to move those over. I also have, these were some pins, the monthly release pins from 2019. Oh, I was big into the monthly release pins. And I collected both of these sets. They are gorgeous. I don't remember which days these were. I think it was like this. Well, we'll get it right. So these were the pop-up book pins. Here's Princess and the Frog, and you open it, and you have a pin on pin with a little story. Tiana was wishing upon an evening star for a restaurant of her very own when a frog named Naveen hopped up onto the balcony next to her. Oh my gosh, I love these pins. So I have this entire collection. We're gonna keep them on this board right now just to keep them straight. And this other collection I have, these were Crest of the Kingdom. These were released in Disneyland. And Disneyland is my love, my home park, and all of that good stuff, even though I live closer to Walt Disney World now, but I just love that they're attraction based. I like the pewter accents, and you open it, and this is for the Matterhorn. And there you have a scene for the Matterhorn. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Here is Splash Mountain and the teacups. So these pins are really cool too. So these will definitely stay in my collection. Here are a lot of Mickey and Minnie pins from that collection, and we're gonna put these right in the middle of here. And these are like fall pins. So I might put them all just together. Next, I have my advent calendar pins. This was really fun to do, my pin advent calendar. And I want to take all of these off. Oh, there's some Tiny Kingdom pins on here too. And get them kind of by their like collections. These are mystery pins, so sometimes I like to keep mystery pin collections with mystery pins. But it really ends up depending on if I'm going to collect that mystery pin collection or if I just want it for the specific character. So these were really fun pins. I had a lot of fun with my pin advent calendar this year. A lot of these pins I love, like this Baloo. This is from the Ink and Paint series. Love this pen. Look at him in his little skirt. Oh, love this. Some of these pins I had never opened before, like the Park Pals, so that was fun. And the Wishables, I had never opened the Wishables before. Wishables work well in your advent calendar because they're 5 in a bag, but they're also blind bagged, so that's really fun. Okay, we have all those off of there. Super fun. Here we have a board that I already started some pin collections. So we have the handbags and the nesting dolls and the new Fantasyland pins. So let's go ahead and put the Wishables across here, since that is, look, they're not even in order, but that's not what this is about. We just need to get them out there so we can see what we have, like that. You know, here, let me get this. We have a page. So I opened these two from Flower and Garden, one of my favorite pin collections Disney ever had, but I already have them. So these are actually doubles, and I know that, so I don't need to put that in there. Let me grab something. I'm just gonna start putting them in this Pinfolio, which I use mostly for my traders, and I'm gonna stick them right here. They may not go in trade, they may be part of the pin sale, most likely, but that's where we're gonna put those. I also have some of these snowmen pins, so let me grab that. Here are the snowmen pins we open, and I have Scrooge. I do not have Lady, so Lady is the other one I needed here. And I do have Cheshire Cat. So we're gonna put these in here as well, because we know they're doubles. So let's see. Look at that. We have this one too. So let's put that in here. Look, we're just taking care of business. Okay, so we have some from the new Toy Story collection. So I have Jessie and Rex, and let's see. I already have a Rex here, but I do not have the Jessie pin, so we're gonna put the Jessie pin with that. So we're doing really well on that collection, and we're gonna put this in our Pinfolio. The rest of these pins I'm gonna stick on my front page here. Okay, I'm gonna break out my Crack and Trade pin book, and I love this pin book so much. They do have others, they have other colors. I think it's called the Meg, and it shows an open front here, and you can have display pins. The pages are really nice. They're very thick, very sturdy, and it holds the pins well. So this mostly houses my Alice in Wonderland collection, but in the front here I also have some other pins that I have in here. Mostly these Tiny Kingdom pins, and so I'm gonna put these Tiny Kingdom pins in here just to kind of keep them so they don't get lost. This will hold them really well, right? And just some other specialty pins I love that don't really belong anywhere. And these are my Doorways to Disney pins, which I love, love, love these pins. Here, I'll open this one so you can see it. This was a monthly release in, I want to say 2017, I think. But yeah, these are really, really cute. Okay, so let's put those in there. And I don't have any Alice pins right now, so we'll hold this to the side. Okay, and here comes the unthinkable. Look at this. Now, these pins should not be in a bag like this, but I was trying to keep them together. I think I pulled them off of a board and was trying to get them to where they belong. So let's take these out here. These are some of my favorite pins too. Yeah, they were on one of my monthly pin boards for sure, because I have Small World collection and I have some of my teacup pins. So we're just gonna sort these out and get them where they belong. Okay, we're gonna bring back our Alice book because I do have a page in here where those teacup pins belong. I love my Alice in Wonderland collection. Let's move this aside here. And I mostly love the tea party scene, and these pins are fantastic. They were from Hong Kong? That doesn't fit there. Let's do this. There we go. Where did I have this one? Okay, we're gonna move over here. And they were, oh my gosh, these were so much fun to open. And I did get the whole set. It wasn't that easy to get, but I did get it. But aren't those gorgeous? Some of my favorite pins. In this book, I do have my Small World pins. I have a few of those mystery sets collected. And here's my fairies. And here they are right here. So I'm gonna flip this carefully, there we go, and put these on here. And 12, perfect. And then we have this one. This is the Doorways to Disney, so it really should go with that set. But look at that. Isn't that an awesome pen? Oh my gosh, I love this pen. We'll just stick it right here. There we go, perfect. I have a bit of a Captain Hook collection. I have a really thing for him. I don't know, a little bit. Here's some villains, but look at this pen. Isn't that amazing with TikTok the Croc? Oh my gosh, love that pen. So we will stick that right here. And I have another bag of pins here that I'm gonna pull out. This mostly has my hot air balloon collection, but there are some Snow White pins in here as well. I love this hot air balloon collection. It's one of my favorite mystery pin sets I opened. It's one of the first ones I really opened. And we're just gonna put them on here. I have some other handbag pins here that I can add in here. So I already have an Elsa. I do not have Rapunzel, so that's nice. And I already have the 3 fairies. Do I have Jasmine? No, perfect. I think the handbag collection is 15 pins. I really like this collection. I had the whole collection at once, then I kind of dispersed it, and now I kind of want it again. But I'm getting close to having it again, so I might kind of keep that intact. And these two are gonna go in that trader book. I have a Snow White pin here too, so we'll put that right there. Perfect. And I have a dwarf, so let's find that page. Here's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Let's put him right here. I think that's happy. I'm gonna put this pin here. I have the counterpart. I have the 2 pins. This was from Mouse Party, and this was one was from Walt Disney World and one's for Disneyland, and I have the Steamboat Willie counterpart to this pin, and I will find it and put them together. And I have this pin too from Up, and it's Carl and Ellie, and what's nice is this is raised. It's their Paradise Falls jar. I want to protect it though. I think I'm going to put it in this pin book because I want to show you something to watch out for with raised pins. while it is protective because it's in a book, I have down here a piece of history, and it's the Snow White statue, and it has the piece of history raised. But this got crushed because I wasn't paying attention to what was on the opposite page when I closed the book together. So you want to make sure that the opposite page is empty so that when it closes, it's not hitting another pin and then crushing the bubble, which I did there. So I'm going to put these two together right here because when I close this book, let me actually even move this up a little bit. And I need to think of a better way to handle these types of pins. I really only have two. So when I close this book, it'll close on softness here, so it's not going to crush the bubble. Okay, there we go. There's that. Okay, so I have a few more random loose pins over here that I'm just going to place on this board for right now. When I got these, you can see they were discolored, but you know, I'm really just using them to house these pins, so it was really okay. Let me put these bows together. And I also have some princess ice creams. I know I have a princess page, but that will take care of that later. We have, I think this pin's a fake because of the coloring, but I have the real pin of this. So I have these hidden Mickeys. I love my Country Bear collection here. And I have Max. Look at the coloring of these two pins. You see that? This one's the real one, and I think this one obviously is fake because look at the paint difference around the ears and the eyes and the mouth. It's totally incorrect. Look at that. So yeah, there's a fake pin. I'm not going to put these in here. I'm going to leave it off to the side. And oh my gosh, here are some more 2020 pins. And oh my gosh, you know what? Somebody messaged me and asked me if I still had this pen. So a lot happened in the past couple of weeks. I need to message her back because I did find it. So there we go, yay. Okay, let's keep that off to the side. Here is another surfboard. And I opened the 2021 pins, which I love because look, Panchito and Sorcerer Mickey. So two great options there. Wow, this is great. So I have all my pins on various boards and in the book, so it'll be a lot easier to go through when I'm trying to look at the different collections that I have. So this has been very fun, and look at that, the pile is getting taller and taller. Yeah, I have a lot of Disney pins. Oh my gosh, but we are ready for the next step. Whew, that was a lot of work, but you know, I'm feeling better already. Oh my gosh, getting things organized always makes you feel better. Plus, we're ready for our next step, which would be going through all of these pin boards. Look at that, and curating some awesome collections. I have them all on the boards. I have some in my book here. I have a couple of pin boards still over there, but for the most part, we have them all right here, and I am ready for the next step, and I'm excited for that video, which, you know, will be coming very soon because I am motivated and inspired to take care of this. Oh my gosh, this was a lot of fun. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. That always makes me feel good. And let me know down below, are you doing anything to organize your pins, or how do you organize your pins? Because you know, I can use all the advice I can get. We all can, right? Oh my gosh, this was a lot of fun. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so that you don't miss any of my awesome pin or planning content, because I do have some of that coming up too. And I would love to have you as part of my Disney and YouTube family. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.